chop game.
Market makers playing that chop game. Traders getting wrecked, don't trade it the same. Long it, pull back, short it, moon quick. Market makers in the back, laugh. Confirm, breakout. Nah, now it's reversing. Market makers bait the highs and slice the lows. Paint the picture, then it folds. Fake bull flags, fake bear traps, jumping in late. That bag collapsed. Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful. No trend, just chop. Feeling regretful. Market makers see it stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Retail trying to snipe the top. Market makers cooking, it's getting hot. Revenge trading will break your soul. Fear, greed, envy, you lose control. Jealousy, anger, revenge gets fed. You revenge trade, now in the red.
Don't feel like you have to be in a trade. Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
It's that range game, fake out chains. Market makers profit, traders feel the pain. Candle art ain't what it seems. Chop is a weapon, killing dreams. Chasing that breakout too late, my friend. Market makers denying the sin. Retail trap, caught in that zone. The traders be holding bags, asking for a loan. FOMO hits, traders load that size. Price retraces, no allergies, but watery eyes. Market makers sell the dream by the dip, then the dip keeps dipping. It's a sucker script, adapt to die. That's the motto, no edge in chop, just highs then hollow. Top down scan, zoom out the view. Avoid the noise, wait for the cue.
Don't give up, I know it's hard. Royal flush soon, like playing cards. Markets change, can't trade it the same. Long the uptrend, short the flare.
Feeling fear, feeling greed, angry, mad, want that speed, fast, jealous, why? Trade the flex, revenge got you wrecked, now you second guess.
You gotta breathe and follow the plan. You'll win again if you understand. Don't give up, hold your ground. Set alerts for the trend, wait for the sound.
Whipsaw move, straight disrespectful, no trend, just chop. Feeling regretful, market makers see you stop like X-ray vision. Liquidity hunting, that's their mission. Catch the move, not the hype parade. Stay in the game, that's how legends are made. Market makers playing that chop game. Set a stop loss on every trade. Trade with the trend, or get trapped again.
That's right, guys. Make sure to set a stop loss. Ooh-wee. Man, them stop losses save our butts. They really do. Don't feel like you're going to trade all the time. Here we go, guys. Starting in 3, 2, and a 1. Let's go. Bingo, bango. Bingo, and a bango. Joe, that's too much light. I think so, too. Turn off this extra light. All right. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and do this. Right now, we're looking at the crypto bubbles on the hourly time frame. And it's red. Red, red, red. What happened? Let me turn down my mic a little bit. What happened? The price was going up. Price was going up. And then, well, it came down. Here's on the daily. Not looking great. Not looking great at all. Looked like we were going to possibly bounce. And then, let's look at the liquidation. Let's go to the 24-hour time frame. On the 24-hour time frame, we are going to see that we had this really nice just dumpage, and now it's going over here. This is 24-hour. Let's see here. Oh, this doesn't look right to me. You tell me. So let me go to the 12-hour, and on the 12-hour, is it going to refresh? Okay, 1 second. On the 12-hour, you know, we had all this liquidity here, came down, and now we're starting to come down. But let's get out of this. Let's look at the actual coin. So here we are looking at Bitcoin. I was thinking we're going to bounce. potential bounce. Let's see here. Jesse says, I have warned so long for the liquidity. Yes. You know what's funny though? For all you liquidity traders, oh, look guys, we have liquidity to the upside. Boom, I warned you. Oh, okay. All this right here, liquidity to the downside. Oh, I warned you. Yeah. Yeah, for the liquidity traders out there, liquidity is up and down. There's a raid going on. Who's doing a raid? Who is doing a raid? But yeah, all this, whenever we have a move up, then it's a really high chance that we're going to come down. Now, this is something that I always say. What goes up will come down. What goes down will go up unless it's a rug pull. In reference to liquidity, there's liquidity everywhere, you know, and for it to come down and take this, it doesn't have to. It can come halfway, you know, sometimes 78%. But I just find it so funny, though. Same thing over here. I mean, this is a really nice bounce area. But yeah, we'll see. Jesse says both ways. Yep, sure enough. Yeah, there's liquidity everywhere, man. Because if you kind of just break it down, in order to buy something, somebody has to sell, which is the market maker. In order to sell, somebody has to buy. So wherever you're buying and selling, you're literally creating liquidity. Literally, that's how the system is made. So when there's a huge move up, yes, there's a lot of orders down here. Some of them may have more orders at this moment or whatever. So there's a really nice hot spot of liquidity here. But just know, in order to get down here, we had all this liquidity also. And people who think, oh, we're going to come down here because we're really close to it. And I've seen this happen time and time again, where it goes really, really close and boom, moon mission wrecks everybody who was trying to get this liquidity, you know, really hot spot. And then it comes back down to tap it, because now all those people are liquidated. Come down to tap it and then to come up. And then eventually it'll settle down and find, you know, is it going to go up or down? So yeah, that's my thought process on that. But just to kind of give you a thought process analysis on the past few days. Price was here. When the price was here, I'm thinking come up to come down. I'm thinking to the downside. And I even said it too on the live stream. I'm gearing more towards the downside. Just because we haven't broken a high yet. That's what it basically comes down to. And then sure enough, let's see here. Currently preparing for vertical tails. Yeah, so they're at 5. And I thought I didn't do it on this one. Let me do it right now so I don't forget. But we will be going to them at 5 o'clock. Well, like 5:10, hopefully, so that we could say hi. Road Dog, my friend, right now is live right now. There it is. So this one, 24. Yep. Okay. All right. So this is my buddy right here. It's my buddy Road Dog. I strongly recommend everybody watching this guy. This guy is really good. And I really like just the way he does everything. And the way he explains. That's the biggest thing, is explaining everything. Explaining, you know, how to trade, how to use the fib retracements, why to use the fib retracements, the moving averages, the MACD, the signal lines, trend lines, support resistance. He's a true trader. And he's not trying to, you know, sell you something. You know, he gives it all for free. So definitely check him out. Him, my buddy. Him, my buddy. So let me go ahead and pause him now. Bring him back here. That way I can watch where I left off. Okay, very good. And let's go ahead and continue. Where was I at? Okay, so let me go back to this. All right. So here's my thought process. I'm gearing towards down because we haven't broken a high yet. We have not broken a high yet. And sure enough, we come down here. Mr. Powell says on Friday. Not only that, but Powell always does like a whole bunch of nothing, burgers. It doesn't say anything, everything like just boring. And so that was another reason where I'm thinking, okay, well, we'll probably roll over. And sure enough, boom, moon mission. Well, when this happened, well, we created a pivot here. So this takes away this thought process. And that's the thing that you have to do. Whenever you're breaking a pivot, it's just like validating a pattern. You know, if you have let's say you have a Head and Shoulders, and that's ugly, but let's just say it's like that. And then it breaks down and then comes back up and it starts doing this. Well, now your Head and Shoulders is no longer, it became invalid once it broke above the level or neckline. So same thing here for this short, or for the price action to go lower, price, since it went up, becomes invalid for my thought process. And now we're looking at this one now, potentially. So coming up and coming down, here we came up, coming down. Then here, this was the very next day. This was the same day as I did this. Then the very next day we're here. And we look like we're bouncing. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know you're here. Put a 1 in the chat. Here, it looks like we're bouncing. So same thing from here. Possibly go up, come down. We're looking to the break of this level. Again, this is why I trade level by level. Looking for the break of the level. If we don't get this and we roll over, well, now we're breaking this level and our trend line. What we're now looking for is a potential bearish retest for continuation to the downside and maybe break through our bounce zone. Again, we don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. I wish I did. Man, I wish I did. We got some of these traders out here that speak in absolutes, like this will happen because this happened. Like, oh, really? Okay. I wish that was true. Man, I'd be really rich. Can you imagine? And I see a lot of this on YouTube Shorts lately where, you know, there's all these traders trading and, you know, they're giving you all these methods and secret trading styles. And it's like, oh, like how many, like there's so many different trading styles and methods and just everything. It just blows my mind. It really does. And of course, they're all trading on replay, so they're all winning. But it just blows my mind. I mean, I wish there was something that says, oh, if it does this and this, it's going to do this. Shoot, I'd pay $10,000 for that system. I would pay $10,000 for that system. Because guess what? My next $10,000 will become $1 million. Because now I know that if this does this and this does this, it's definitely doing this. 100%. I'm in. Mark me down. I'll buy one. 10 grand. Boom. You got it. Here you go. Give me the winning formula. But we're trading against people. We're trading. Hey, we only got one person in here, I guess. Jesse put a 1 in the chat. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you greatly. If there's anybody else in here, put a 1. Put a 1 in the chat. I know there's more people in here because I saw you. Especially you in the back. I saw you. All right, moving on. All right, so here, man, we had a nasty dump right now. Just really, really nasty. Let's look at this. I want to see this really quick. This is Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin dominance. This is total 3. This is the ES1 exclamation point. Okay, it's Sunday. Bitcoin coming down. 4-hour time frame. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Price action was here. When we were updating the group, some of our admins and members were saying, watch out for Bitcoin dominance. I'm going to do Alt and click in here. Watch out for Bitcoin dominance because there is a support. There's a support right in here. Let me just mark. So there is support. Right, I'm going to go a little bit lower. It said, watch out for Bitcoin dominance. There is support right in here. And, you know, we work together. We're a team. We work together. So sure enough, Bitcoin started coming down and dominance was coming down as well because the alts were starting to move. And then let's go into Alt again. Click in here. Let's expand this a little bit. we're getting a bounce here, which means that the total 3 or total 2 also, total 3, it excludes, which means does not include Bitcoin or Ethereum. So it's everything else except Bitcoin and Ethereum. We were going up. We were going up really nicely when Bitcoin dominance was coming down, and also Bitcoin started coming down. So this was really good for the alts, and the alts started looking really nice. We've gotten a lot of messages as far as alerts. Ethereum all-time high. This other coin breaking a level. This other coin breaking a level. This other coin breaking a level. Everything's looking great. And we actually entered a trade. And for me personally, I went a little hard. I put a little bit more leverage on it than I should have. And for about, I don't know, 15 minutes, it was going great. And then all of a sudden I see this boom, this big old boom, red candle on my screen. It's like, what the heck is that? What's going on over here? And I was like, no way. So then I go and I check the chart, and then I go back and I look at my big old red candle. Well, my trade already went. And it's like, oh, and I even had a lower entry too. It's like, oh, a little bit too much leverage. So I got cooked. But the group didn't get cooked because, well, for them, I think I put low leverage. I think a 2x. For me, I did a 30. Uh-oh. Whoops. So yeah, I got cooked. I got cooked pretty bad. And on that entry, you know, I put it to where we could retrace about 15, I'm sorry, I think it's 13% before finding support and then coming up. I think it was 13. But, man, as soon as, it just, boop, came down. So, yeah. Let's see here. We got some more people jumping in. We got some people jumping in. We got K Diggity in the house. What's up, K Diggity? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody joining in. Appreciate everybody smashing the like. And if you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know as well. And this stream is going to be just over 30 more minutes, because we're going to go head over to Crypto Billy, Goat Tails. I'm going to go with it. All right. So what else? Oh, okay. Ethereum. I saw a YouTuber earlier today saying that he was going into Ethereum, and this was in the morning. So let's say 5 hours ago. So maybe right here, he was going in. And this guy tends to short. Like, for me personally, this is how I do it. And I'm sure y'all know how I do it. You know, what I want to do, like, oh man. So here to here, I mean, it retraced barely. Would I have entered? It depends. It really does. If I'm going to hold this coin, maybe do a 2x, 3x maybe. Sure, I'd enter here, knowing we're all-time high. Knowing that we could come, like this right here is a really high possibility that we come down to. Very high. Granted, it's lower than the 50% mark, but very high. And I would definitely have a lower entry here, a lower entry here. Just going into the trade, knowing that it's a longer term hold. Would I scalp this? No, definitely not. So there's the difference between the style of trading you're going to do. Is this going to be like a scalp trade, a day trade, a swing trade, hold it for like maybe 2 months and then sell it type of trade? This right here, I would definitely not scalp it. Long-term trade, yeah, sure. 2 months, 2 months hold, yeah, sure. I'd enter now, lower bid, lower bid, lower bid. And if it comes down and gets them, great. If it misses them and it just takes off to the moon, I just wait for a retrace and then I'll enter again. But yeah, man, I saw this guy, he was talking about Bitcoin, how, you know, we could see, you know, 400,000, but then we could also have a black swan event, but then we could also, you know, go up from here, but then we could, you know, also possibly go sideways. And he literally, I thought there was only 3 up, down, sideways. I think this guy gave like 5 different directions. Like, what? Did he say backwards? He didn't. But like he gave like 5 different directions. And I'm thinking, how in the world? And then he got into that Ethereum long, and I was like, dude, here's what it is. All right, see here, Jesse says that wick down was nuts. Yep, very true. Very, very true. Now, let's kind of explain this. Now here we did enter. This was our more aggressive entry. We entered here. This is our safer entry. So here we aggressively entered. Here we safely entered. Here's where I got stopped out. I mentioned this yesterday where I didn't get stopped out. I closed my trade. I was trying to take more profit. We hit our first target. So as we're coming down, we hit our first target. It's coming down some more and it starts coming up. I said, you know what? I want to take a little bit more off the top. So I went to partially close my trade so I can take my profit. And I accidentally closed the entire trade. I was like, no. So then I made this is on YouTube. I let everybody know. From here, it's like, I'm not going to enter right now for a short. You know, if I do enter, I'm going to wait for it to come back up here, probably into the zone, maybe the middle of it, break out of this box, and then I'll enter. And I made a video about this morning. If you haven't watched my videos, if you're not watching my videos, guys, I mean, I really cannot help you. I really cannot help you. Like I try my absolute best. I even have a playlist for how to trade. But if you, how's this one doing? This is Chew from yesterday. We're saying enter here, have a lower entry here. We don't want it to break below this. Yesterday, day before. Went up really nice. Now it's doing nice. But if you're not watching my videos, guys, I mean, I can only do so much. Right now it's up 25%, went all the way up to 67%. Like I'm literally begging y'all to watch and just see if it marinates with you. And if it doesn't, oh well. If it does, you'll be very surprised with your results. That's all I'm saying. Let's see here. What's I gonna do? Oh yeah. It is, what am I doing? Good Lord. Videos. Nope. Oh, nope. How do I get out of this? Get out of here. Good Lord. Right here. Okay, some people have watched it. People aren't commenting though. Do comments, guys. Like, it doesn't kill you. Do comments. Do comments, smash the like. You know, help this video get out there. Because this is very important. Like, if I knew somebody who gave all the thought process, man, I wish somebody was like me when I started. Man, I wish. Everybody wanted my money. Everybody wanted my money. Help me, guys. Help me, please. Help me. All right. Let's see what else we got. See here, Pingu. If you get bored or need another, okay, yeah, definitely, man. I don't think I was looking at Pingu. Oh yeah, I think I was. So Pingu and AIXBT. Okay, and this is K Diggity. Thank you, my friend. Okay, yeah, the wick was wild. Took my longs right back to break even. Yeah. This is why I never do anything on the weekends. As soon as something comes down, yeah. The weekends, you've got to touch scrap. Yeah. See here. Thank you, K Diggity. You're the best. See here. Yep, Billy Gold Tails. Very nice. Okay. Yes. Oh, Zora. Yeah, I'll get Zora too. Zora. Okay, and this one's for Jesse. Okay. But yeah, This video right here, it was mainly for my VIP group. And as I'm doing, I was like, you know what? Let me just share it with everybody. So I explained a bunch of stuff. That's what I do in my group. Do you need that to learn? Nope. Just stay here, watch. And then sure enough, you know, it broke down. Then I think here I entered eventually. And here I'm just updating the group, what, you know, I think might happen. And it just rolled over, continue breaking the lows. So I entered the trade and, you know, I saw it coming down. And then where is it? Copy. So I took a little bit of it. It would have been a lot more, man. This would have been like 4 or 5, maybe even 700%. I don't even know, because I entered way up here. And then I accidentally closed it here. So this would have been like 500%. Oh well. But I got a little piece of it, so it was good. All right, moving on. Dutchy. Asians will cancel alt season tonight. Possible. Say it ain't so, Dutchy. Yes, stay P in the house. All right. So let us look at Pingu. And for this one, let's make sure we're on YouTube so we don't share any charts. There we go. So YouTube and Pingu. Oops, Pingu. Okay, let's see here. Let's go back to daily. I like it. And here I was thinking all this movement. Let's go and delete all this. Delete the 7 drawings. Get out of here. I like it. Right now it's about to reach the decision zone. Let's do a fib retracement, magnet tool. It's here. Sure. Go here. Let me see how it looks from here. I'll do it from here. Started this move. So what I'm doing, like if you go to a higher time frame, that's basically what I was doing. If I go to a higher time frame, like a 3-day or a weekly, this is just one candle or a few candles, so we're just straight up. But I'm gonna go with this one. Got a lot of candle touches. Okay. Let's see here. So we went up, down, broke this level, up. We're almost to the 50% mark. Let's go 4 hour. Okay. So what I'm looking at here is potentially for it to come down a little bit more to about here. And then now we're going to see what happens. Does it do this? Or does it do this? Right now, and it depends on what Bitcoin does too. You guys are funny. See here. Whoa. Let's see here. So what we don't want to do is on the 4-hour time frame. Yep. We do not want to break this level. This level right here needs to be respected. Needs to be 0.029484. It needs to be respected. If it does not get respected, then we have a really good chance to start coming down to these levels. So right around, I'm going to say one more time, right around here. I'll change the color to that color. And then next area would be here. And then the last area would be about here. If we do break this. We'll see. I mean, it might only come back to this area before a possible bounce. Do that bounce zone. Right now, what do I think is going to happen? And I hate saying it. I think we're going to go down. It's trying to come up. It's trying to fight. Like here, it was trying to fight, and it did nice. Then, of course, we retrace and retrace and retrace and trying to fight again. Like literally, this right here is our decision point. Like if we can get this decision point to have us go up, then we're going to be in great shape. But if we end up coming down, and I really hate doing these because I don't know which way it's going to go. Granted, I never know which way it's going to go. The probability of it going one way or the other is much greater certain times. Right now, I really want it to go up. It pretty much depends on Bitcoin. So let me check this real quick. It depends if Bitcoin's going to get rejected here off of our trend line and continue coming down. If so, I'm pretty positive Pingu will also do the same. However, if we start coming up, and we really won't know until I'd say tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have our answer. Let's see what happens right here. Like, it's okay if it retraces to 0.032113. It's okay if it retraces there. Let's see if it bounces up and then continues the fight. That's what I'm looking for. Would I personally enter right now for a long? No. Because we could do this. Now, matter of fact, what I would like to do is I would like to see it retrace and then do this number and then, oh man. I mean, if I enter above this, I mean, I'm right at resistance and resistance again. But this one does like to move. So you know what? If we come down, which I think we will, up, down, and then break this pivot, I'd enter. I'd enter right here. And then I'd add to it on the break of this. If it doesn't break it and it comes down, well then I only entered once. So yeah. Jesse says he's bullish. Dudgy says, everyone's too bullish in my opinion. I'm not touching anything, especially not for spots. Yeah. And that's one thing too that I noticed on Friday. OMG. I noticed this on Friday where, you know, we just had this and people are asking for coins and, you know, it may have retraced a little bit and they're just saying, oh yeah, you know, like they're not even talking about a retrace. They're just all these coins, all of them. I watched a lot of people that day. Like everybody's, you know, here's our target. Here's another target. It's like, dude, what goes up will come down. Like we're in my opinion, I don't think we're there yet to where, oh, it went up, it retraced 12%, 20% continuation. No, like it, in my opinion, needs to retrace. And that's why we got our entries where we got them. But yeah, everybody on Friday, you know, people are asking about coins. Oh yeah, you know, and we're right here. Here's our first target. Here's our second target. Let me pull the fib and here's our, it's like, no, what about the retracement? Yeah. So my thought process on that one. Let's make sure it's on our list. YouTube amplifier. Okay. Let's do AI XBT. Okay. Let's see here. Been bullish since the drop. There you go. As long as you use proper risk management, anything's possible. Very true. And yeah, there will be retracements. There has to be. Nothing can go up forever. That I guarantee. That I guarantee. All right. Move everything on daily. And this one's been, and we actually, I've been looking at it, I think here. Glad we didn't get in. Jeez. Come on already, rookie. Okay. We do have this zone to bounce. Let's put this in whites. 1. There to here. It's a little bit too low. Okay, I guess I'll do here. So here's my zone. You know me, I love my zones. Nope. Okay. We do not want it breaking below 0.10561. We do not want it breaking below that. Do I think it will? Pretty good chance of it. Not showing any strength. Here it did show strength, but this right here, right where it stopped, was where the decision point was. And it came up, did a lower high, which is fine. Coming down here is our next area where it needed to break these two levels. It didn't. It will continue down. Let's go to a 4-hour just so we can see more of this. Looking for any kind of strength. I don't see any strength. Like here, this sideways accumulation. Like it's building strength. It's building. It's eating a steak right now, so it can, get its energy, its protein to bust out. And here, it's really not doing too much. It's coming down, up. Since this one is so erratic, I would definitely need it to break this level. Break above this level, and we can talk. But it's too erratic for me. And how much is that? Like 30%? Take that off. From here to here. 24%, yeah. So this one I'm actually going to set an alert. About 24% away. Set alerts. And actually set the alerts. There we go. Right now it's too erratic. Now, could you enter right now because it's breaking out of a trend line, Joe? Sure, you could. I'm not. Joe, you don't see this trend line? Man, it broke out of it. It retested. Buy the breakout. Buy the retest. You go ahead. Shoot. I'm not. I've already been bit. I've already been burnt by those type of mentors. Buy the breakout. Buy the retest. Okay, sure. You do that. I'll wait. Joe, they're going to make 24% more than you. Okay. Guess what else they're going to do? They're going to have to wait a long time because maybe this happens. And then maybe this. And then maybe, I don't know. This happens. And then finally, a month later, well, they made 24% more than me, which is great. However, in that month, I was in trades that were actually ready. And now I'm in the trade. Well, not because of this, but because they did something like this. And it's like, all right, cool, because I'm expecting something like that. Boom. But for me, I don't buy the breakout. I don't buy the retest on a trend line. I don't do it. Because the only thing, and if you just think about it, the trend line will be broken. What is the main ingredient? The price action? No. The time. You give it enough time and it will eventually break. Eventually. We went over this the other day. It breaks. Does this mean it's bullish? No. Matter of fact, it's horrible. This is what I do. Could we enter here the break of this level? Sure, we could. But because this is a low market cap coin and it's very erratic, I would rather be safe and break this level. And then if it does come down, hopefully we find support off of this level. But this is our very first level of support. I don't want to enter off of this because of the price, because of the way the price is moving and also the market cap. So that's fine. As long as you don't lose, you're doing a great job. There you go. Good old consolidation. Been really hoping for AIX. Yeah. It's linked to virtuals. Yep. We made a lot of money on this coin and all these other AI agent coins. Man, I was in the thick of it. Dude, I'm telling you, like, I was getting very little sleep. Bunch of research, bunch of videos, bunch of, websites I was going to. I mean, man, the group, we made money. Then everything stopped. It's like, okay, hold on, guys. And I actually had a group that it was with coins that were on Dexes, and we were making a killing on there. But then when that starts slowing down, and you can kind of see it if you're in it all day, it started kind of slowing down. They weren't playing as well. I was like, hold on. So now I'm not posting so much in there, and now I'm posting more so in other areas of the groups. Now, if you're curious of what we do, ask me for the welcome video. I go over all that stuff. I talk about our DEX group. I talk about our group that has newly listed coins. I talk about our setup group. I talk about, everything else. If you're interested, trade_intuition. Telegram. RTM likes virtuals. That's good enough for me. There you go. There you go. We call that opportunity cost. Yep. Sure enough. Sure enough. We got about 15 more minutes, guys. 15 more minutes. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues, let me know, or forever hold your peace. So for AI XBT, could you enter here? And will most people enter here? Yes. Will I? No. Two reasons: market cap and the price volatility. I don't want to enter here just to have it come down. I would rather wait so that if it does come down, hopefully this will be my support and then continue going up. And I'm okay with I wouldn't say losing, but I'm okay with not getting an additional 24% if I can make money in other coins before waiting for this. All right, so we're going to do Zora. We looked at this one last time as well. Zora looking really good. Where do we see? Oh, you wanted Zora on, I remember Zora on Coinbase right here. Bingo, bango. Ooh, we got stopped out. Dang it. Oh, and that's the problem. I wouldn't say problem, but that's the issue we have with some of these coins that have very low market cap coins. We can get stopped out 20%, 30%. They can pull back 20, 30% easy. Look at this, barely a pullback, 20%, boom, done. When do we re-enter? We could have, what do we have entered here? Let me think. Okay, thought process, we just got stopped out. 20%, dang it. It's coming up here, breaking this level. I'm very financially hurt at the moment because we lost this. This is all hypothetical, of course. I'm not going to enter right now. I'm going to wait for another pivot. So here it moves up a lot. Oh, crap. I missed the move. Pulls back. Comes up some more. I can't enter it. Joe, you just said you're going to enter on the next pivot. It moved up too much. I'm afraid it's going to come down to here. What is that? What does that drop? About here? 18, 20%? I can't do it. I got to wait. Dang it. Oh, well, so I wait. So that would have been my thought process if I was looking at this, if I got stopped out. And right now, can I enter? I mean, it moved too much. I missed it. I mean, there's really no way for, and look, what was this candle right here? This one candle was 22%. And these small market cap coins, they can do that. Do I have the market cap on here? Oh, okay. And this was just showing my thought process as far as how to enter trades. Let's delete all this. 22 drawings, get out of here. Let's go to the daily. Looks really good. Man, this looks good. Nice pump, nice pullback, nice, coming up, down, break the level, boom, higher lows, let's go. Nice pump, nice retracement. Let's go 4 hour. Let's do magnet tool and go from this leg. So we went past the 618. We did not get rejected here, which is good because then it could have kept on coming down. Found support of 0.5 coming up. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see where the possible retracement could potentially be from here, from this new extension leg. So from this new extension leg, I would not be mad if the price came down. Now, granted, because these are lower market cap coins, it's a little tricky. Just because, well, these don't play by the rules sometimes. So here, I would like to see pull back to at least here before coming up, and we go back. Now, we saw that it went to the 618. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have a lower bid here because I don't want to get stopped out again. So lower entry right here. And do I want to enter right now? I mean, when it moves, it moves. See here, no divergence on the 4 hour. Almost at overbought on the R side. Market makers moved this last coin. I mean, this last bar, last 4 hour candle. Let's say I had $100. You know what? I'd do it. Why not? Let's say I had $100. I would enter right now. Right now. And I would put how much would I put? Just make it easy, 50-50. 50-50. And let's see if this comes down, great. Maybe it just comes down in here and then starts coming up, with I can put my other 50 here. It's safer though after a pivot because it could always roll over and then break the lows like, oh crap. And then the lower entry hits. But if you're looking for this for a longer term hold, like a 2-month hold at least, this would be my thought process. Now, if I was going to enter this as a trade, I would wait. I'd wait for the pullback. And the only problem is these move really fast. What's the percentage? Yeah. Shoot, man. And these coins they're pretty tough, in my opinion, to trade. Because when I do a stop loss on this particular type of coin, I'll put my stop loss 25, 30%. just because I know they can move 22%, no problem. But the only thing is, like, you have to be able to stomach a 25, 30% loss if you get stopped out. But this is why I scaled into the trade. That's what I do. Any other questions, comments, concerns, issues? But if it was just a regular trade, I'd definitely wait. Could it take off from here? Sure. And again, it's all on your risk tolerance too. It's all on your risk tolerance. My risk tolerance now is way different than what it used to be. Okay, very good. Very good. All right, we got 10 minutes. Let's see here. Let us look at, well, we looked at this one. This was our short. And for this one, the price was here. And this, I believe, was yesterday. I was saying the price may come up to come down. This is good. Let's go ahead and move our stop loss because, well, I'm kind of not liking how it's looking. Like it's starting to look a little bullish, a little bit. But we don't know yet. You know, if we break this low, we're good. If we break this high where I think it might go. Now, I'm not sure if y'all catch on to this, guys. I try to show y'all when I can. I'm thinking it's going to go up to here. Price went down, then up to here. Y'all see that? Like, take that in. Take that in. Now, if we break this low, we're great. If we break this zone or high, we're going to get stopped out. And sure enough, we moved our stop loss to where we were barely at a loss. Granted, we have our leverage. Price went up, and we would have been stopped out at these other, well, at this one, really. But we moved it here. So now, in order to re-enter this short, we need to see something like this, where the price comes up to about here, comes down, comes up, breaks this level. Now we can short. Let's do a check mark, I guess. And then it does this, breaks this level, and then now we can add to our short. Because at any point, it can continue, change the direction. See here, API 3. Okay, so this one, here I notified people today, this is when everything started moving. I was like, oh, stuff's moving, guys. And I did an audio for the group and I pinned it too, so it notifies them. I said, everything's moving right now. We may get a pump. If so, the shorts may get wrecked. And I was this close to saying, just close your shorts. I was like, no, let me not be lazy. I said, I'm going to update the shorts. And there's only a few. I think we were in like 3 or 4. I think now we're only in 2. I believe so. And prices here, I'm thinking we're going to come up and then come down. Just going sideways, doing nothing. Then we did come up when the market started moving. I was like, all right, take some profit, guys, because we might get stepped out. I don't know. Take some profit. And sure enough, it's starting to come back down. So hopefully we get our target. So we'll see. We shall see. Oh, and this will be in profit if we get stopped out. So that's good. All right. All right. So that's pretty much all I have. I guess we'll go hang out at Crypto Billy. Go hang out with Crypto Billy. So right now, do I think Bitcoin's going to bounce? We have buying pressure. We have a long wick on the bottom. Look at me, I'm smart. We have an SFP. Joe, why are you looking down? So you can remember the words you were going to try to say? Yeah. Look at this. We had the initiation, and then we had the mitigation, and then now we have the reversal to the proclamation of the independence. What? Oh, sorry. I was trying to sound smart. What did you just say? Price went down, wick, buying pressure, coming up. Oh, well, we like those other words. Okay. Joe, you're looking down again. I don't use them because they're dumb. Look at this. Initiation to the downside before it has a mitigation at this area, before the reversal to the proclamation of the independence of the Congress, Congressional Constitution. What? Joe, you forgot about the, oh wait, there's an SFP. Oh yeah. Joe, you're smart. Well, I try to be. Joe, are you making fun of me? I use those terms. Well, you do you. I'll do me. Like I said, I'm a registered nurse and I talk regular English. I don't, in front of patients. And right now, I mean, there's people who are learning how to trade. If I'm hanging out with, nothing but nurses and everybody's seasoned and, there's not a new person or a nursing student, like everybody's seasoned. Sure, I would use, and I have done it many times, I'll use nursing lingo. And I would just be talking back, blah, 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 and that's fine. But if there's a nursing student or like a family member, I'm not going to talk this nursing jargon. Doesn't make sense. But all these people out here, because they got a group to sell. Look at this initiation to the mitigation, and then the SFP, and blah, blah, blah. Price went down. Yeah, price went down. Use English. Use simple words. Price went down. Tap this. Came up. There. Yep. All right. That's all I got. Thank you guys very much. And from here, let's just go straight to the outro. Thank you for messing like. You guys are the absolute best. I'm going to turn off the camera right now. 3, 2, 1. Bingo, bango. There we go. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Hopefully y'all don't get offended. Hopefully y'all aren't like little girls that, he's making fun of my terms. Hopefully y'all are cool. And, men and those women that are watching, hopefully y'all are women and not, these pink hair, blue hair people that get offended by every little thing. Now, if that offended you, good Lord, you got to be real careful nowadays trying to offend anybody. But this is who I am. I am who I am. All right. That's all I got. I do thank you. I think I already have it set up to Billy Gold Tales. I believe we did that already. I'm just going to double check it just really quick. You guys are the best. Just checking. And yes. Okay. Kate Dickey says, I'm cool. Don't worry about me. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, I get worried sometimes like, man, like the people nowadays are not built the way we were built. Man, we drank water from the water hose. We water hose strong. All these other people out here is like, they need old school stuff. All right, that's all I got. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you for being here. You're the best. And you're my favorite. You